puppy off table, check. Eating John's lunch for him, check. Tread new drapes, check. Okay, that's everything on my to-do list for today. Huh? Huh?
Here, please send this off. In case you're wondering, I just sent that DVD I made of you misbehaving to Dr. Whipple.
No, not Dr. Whipple. I want to watch a really mindless game show featuring people dressed up as large chickens.
I don't care what you want to watch, Garfield. We're going to watch Dr. Whipple.
As you know, I specialize in teaching obedience to pets, especially cats who don't know how to behave and are lazy, rude, and impossible.
I hear there are such cats.
Yesterday on this show, I showed you one of the worst behaved cats I've ever come across. Here's a tape of how Kittykins used to be.
Hey, seems like my kind of guy. In fact, Kittykins looks kind of familiar.
Since then, I have put Kittykins through my no-fail guaranteed pet obedience training, and here he is. Kittykins, would you like to chase this bird?
No.
You see, you can train your disobedient pet with my exclusive line of DVDs, tapes, books, computer software, pet
Don't worry,
food,
Garfield. I'm not going to
training
order
tools, and
all that
other
expensive equipment.
Good. For a minute there, I thought...
Come on in. It's open.
John, you didn't. You wouldn't. You couldn't. You did.
Come with me, Cat.
Farewell, Odie. I'll be back. But I may not be me when I return. John, how could you do this to me?
Oh, good morning, Cat. Now, if you do as you're told, we can get through this in a hurry. After several hours of my training, you will be a tame, docile cat like Kittykins here.
Why does Kittykins look so familiar to me? Huh?
First training method, the sound chamber. This will instill in you a sense of warning if you misbehave.
Don't scratch.
Don't mistreat puppies.
See what you've been.
I'll be back in about an hour.
No.
All right, it's an hour later. Fine. We're off to a good start.
Yuck.
This is to break you of your atrocious habit of kicking small puppies off of tables. Whenever you kick the robotic puppy off, well, just try it and see what happens.
That was easy. I'm not taking this lying down. What? Why, you... No! But I'm gonna... I know just how you feel, pal.
And now it's time to eat.
Why do I have the feeling this is the first time ever I'm not gonna like doing that?
All right, here is your food. Kitty Crunch, dry nuggets, styrofoam flavor, and here is my dinner. Prime rib with mashed potatoes, gravy, cream corn, and apple pie a la mode for dessert.
Ooh, yum and double yum.
You must eat your food and not eat my food. Because do you know what will happen if you try to eat my food?
Yum, yum, yum. Oh, ouch, ouch.
That's right. If you try for my food, a half-ton safe will drop on you.
So I noticed.
Now, make the correct choice. Cat, every time you reach for the prime rib, the safe will drop on you. Don't you realize this? Then why do you keep reaching for the prime rib?
Because it's just the way I like it, medium rare. Good job.
Now you've had the complete program.
And somehow I survived.
You'll be perfectly behaved when we do my TV show in 1 hour.
That was awful. In fact, it was worse than awful. It would have to get better just to be awful.
Hi, Garfield.
Hi, Kittykins. Hey, how do you know my name, Kittykins? Wait. You're Harry, that cat from my neighborhood.
That's me.
Well, what are you doing pretending to be a tame cat named Kittykins? You're as bad as I am.
I got me a job. I pretend to be a successful result of Doc Whipple's training, and every day he pays me my weight in tuna fish.
He can afford that?
Are you kidding? You know how much this guy makes off these stupid lessons he sells?
How much does he make?
Enough to pay you your weight in tuna.
Well, that's a lot of tuna.
Yeah, play along. Help him sell the stuff, and you could have the same great job I have.
Which would I rather have? My weight in tuna every day? Or my integrity? Ooh, these moral decisions are hard.
And now, the world's foremost trainer of problem pets, Dr. Whipple!
Thank you. Today you will see the results of my greatest challenge. Worst behaved cat I'd ever seen. Garfield. I put him through my extreme housebreaking program, and now you will see the results. Garfield? Garfield, do you have any desire to mistreat small puppies? Do you have any desire to steal food or shred drapes?
This is transformation.
That cat has become so well behaved.
We have to order Dr. Whipple's DVDs, tapes, and books.
But we don't have a cat.
Very good, Garfield. Now, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yes, this.
Catch him!
Going down.
That cat is not well behaved.
I thought Dr. Whipple had trained him not to do things like that.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go tend to, matters.
Got it, you. Struggle all you want, cat. You ain't getting away.
There he is! The cat who's trying to ruin my business.
Who, me? Sweet, well-behaved me?
But it won't work. The public is too stupid to catch on. Hey, so what if my training program doesn't work? They still send me tons of money. Those idiots. I got a sweet racket going here, and you won't stop me.
Dr. Whipple, they're hearing you on national television.
They can't hear me. I left my microphone on stage. They can,
Do you have any further words for our listening audience, Doctor?
You miserable little...
I'm taking my cat home, thank you very much.
Thanks for the lessons, Doc.
Dr. Whipple, the phone lines are jammed with customers canceling orders and demanding refunds.
Why didn't you teach that cat how to behave?
I did. Unfortunately, that's how he behaves.
That's right, Victoria. We were switched at birth.
Garfield, I wanted to say again how sorry I am I sent you to that terrible doctor.
True heir of the Rockefeller fortune.
Oh, I'd say 8 more apologies ought to do it. Well, Odie, I'm home and I'm still me. Dr. Whipple didn't whip me into shape the way you wanted. Oh, that reminds me. It's time for his show.
The Dr. Whipple Show, normally seen at this time, will never be seen again.
Wow, this couldn't have gone better.
Instead, stay tuned for a really mindless game show featuring people dressed as large chickens.
I was wrong. That's better.
Ah, 7 o'clock! Oh no! I overslept!
Some of us prefer to oversleep. Sometimes I wish time would just stand still.
Wake up, Garfield! It's late!
It's only late if you want to do something with your day. I plan to just lie around, so I'm right on time. What?
Here's your morning lasagna, Garfield.
Huh? My frozen lasagna is still frozen.
Sorry if it's not right. I think my timer is busted.
Time for no more timer. Oh well, at least there's coffee.
I'm late! Bye!
That's right. Garfield Cat now comes in the new coffee flavor.
Ah! I forgot to put the trash cans out!
What's that you got there?
Some sort of old pocket watch. I fished it out of a can we picked up a few blocks back. I thought it might be worth something.
It's trash. It ain't worth nothing. John's always so worried about enough time to do everything. You know what I worry about? Whether I have enough time to finish my morning nap before I start my afternoon nap. Don't bother me unless there's a serious emergency. Or ice cream. You're waking me up. This better be important. So he found an old watch. Big, fat, hairy deal. Maybe it's a stopwatch. Let's see what happens if I click this. Huh? What? Huh? Okay. Let's see what happens when I click it again. This is great. I may look like an ordinary, slightly overweight pussycat, but with this in my claws, I am The Time Master. Wait till John tries to rush me around tomorrow morning.
Seven o'clock! Oh no! I overslept!
Not today, alarm clock.
I've gotta go get...
Much better. Yum. Oh, I got another 3 hours of beautiful, glorious sleep. Eh? I see it's still 7 o'clock. Tummy rumbling. Time to get John started on breakfast.
Breakfast on the table!
Now, this is the way to be in a hurry. Take your time.
Here you are, Garfield. Sweet oat crunchies, 1% oat, 99% sugar.
An important part of my balanced breakfast.
Remember, you're on a strict... diet, Garfield. And you can only eat one bowl of the stuff.
You want to bet? I can't believe this thing can just stop time, but apparently it can.
I only have a few more houses to deliver to. I'm going to skip the one that gives me all the trouble.
I'm not in the mood for walking today. I think I'll get a ride.
No, not the one with the cat that eats lasagna. It's... this house down the street with all the chihuahuas.
Miss Castanetti just got new dentures, and her sister Marge is coming to visit.
I'm passing the house with all those yapping rats.
We'll have to do something about this.
I have nightmares about those dogs every night. I imagine those dogs are tormenting me.
They'll get to know one another.
Help! Get him off me! Help! Chihuahua to the right of me!
Nothing could ruin this day.
Hey, Garfield!
Of course I didn't take into account the chance of running into Normal.
So, tell me, Garfield, how do I look today?
You can be brutally honest with me. Great, really great, or really, really, really super great.
D, none of the above.
I'm on my way to the biggest cat beauty pageant you ever saw. I've been grooming for weeks to snatch the first prize. Wish me luck. Not that I need any.
I think it's time for a total makeover, Normal. She's not saying anything. She must not mind. Why, that's good. It's you. It's really you.
So, I'm off to win first prize in the cat show. Bye, Garfield.
And if you don't, I hear the circus is in town. I know this intersection. It takes forever for the light to change. So, we won't wait. Being the Time Master has many advantages. Hey, that was fun. Let's try that again. Huh? Oh my. Do any of you know how to fix one of these? Come on. There's gotta be a way to get the world started again. What if I broke the world? What if it can never be started again? I guess there'd be some advantages. I could eat at Vito's Pizzeria anytime I wanted to. Hey, Vito! Any pizzas hot out of the oven? Can you finish this one? I'm kind of hungry. Vito can't make pizza with time standing still. No one can do anything. Those fine, upstanding people who make lasagna can't make lasagna. The whole world's come to a screeching halt thanks to me and this stupid watch. Hey, you! Move. Do something. Don't let time pass you by. Don't just stand there. Just because time is standing still doesn't mean you have to stand still. I'm all alone. No one can do anything except me, which means I have to do everything. No one to cook for me, no one to take care of me, and no TV. This is all your fault, you stupid time-stopping device. Oh, no, stop! Ow! People are moving again, but they're all going backwards. Time is going backwards, and I'm going backwards too. What's your business, woman?
No good use. Ah, 7 o'clock! Oh no! I overslept!
Some of us prefer to oversleep. Sometimes I wish time would just stand still. No, I don't. That was the most horrible, awful nightmare ever. Except the part about Nermal. That was beautiful. Oh. The first person to invent a remote control for vacuums will be adored and venerated by all of catkind.
I know it's early, Garfield, but Liz's parents are coming over soon and everything needs to be perfect. Oh, I can't greet them like this. What kind of a first impression would that make? Oh.
An honest one?
I know Liz's parents will be watching me like a hawk and analyzing my every move.
John, I think a walrus threw up on your shirt.
Odie, well-bred dogs don't beg. You can't... Odie, I just got through mopping that floor. I'll deal with it later. Now, where is that expensive caviar I bought? All right, listen to me, you two. My future with Liz is at stake. When her parents get here, I expect you both to be on your best behavior. And to make sure that happens, there's a little reward in store for you. Whichever one of you two makes the most effort to make a good impression will get a special treat. Odie, go fetch the grooming brush. I'm going to give you two a little makeover before our guests arrive.
Oh, no way. I'd rather cough up a giant hairball than share a brush with that mangy flea bag. I'll do my own grooming, thank you.
Have it your way, Garfield. But Odie just scored a point in the effort category. Good boy, Odie. Good boy.
What a suck-up. I think I'll fit in a little beauty sleep before the guests arrive.
might shoot you. Get your filthy paws off me.
Down, boy. I said get down.
What in the world is going on out here?
I'll tell you what. That maniac dog of yours pounced on us. You should have him on a leash if he can't behave.
Odie, bad boy. I am so sorry about that. Please, please, come in. We'll get all you cleaned up inside. That goes for you too, Odie.
Hi, John. Nice shirt.
-1 for Odie. That reward is mine.
He doesn't usually jump on guests like that. He must have been really excited to meet you.
Speaking of which, you haven't been properly introduced. Mom, Dad, this is John. John, these are my parents.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Wilson, but you can call me Daddy.
And I'm Mr. Wilson.
Nice to meet you. I believe you're already well acquainted with my dog Odie. And that's Garfield, my cat.
My, that's a fat cat. Liz, dear, you really should put that cat on a diet.
Oh, it's a pleasure meeting you, too.
You've got a nice place here, John, but I must say, this house needs a woman's touch.
I don't know about the house, but John certainly does. That being said, an extra hand in the kitchen wouldn't hurt.
So, John, Liz tells us you're a cartoonist.
That's right.
Personally, I've always been for solid, respectable careers. None of that fancy schmancy stuff. I'm a tax auditor myself.
That would have been my second guess, after Undertaker.
Bad boy, Odie! He's usually very well behaved.
-2 for Odie. Reward. Come to Papa.
Raising pets is like raising children. It requires a great deal of discipline. Do you plan on having children one day, John?
Dad!
Speaking of children, I haven't introduced you to my son yet, John.
Your son? Liz didn't mention she had a brother.
John, this is Petey, my pride and joy. I raised and nurtured him ever since he was a baby. I can trust your pets with him, can't I?
Oh, sure. No problem.
Because if any harm came to him, I just don't know what I'd do. But it breaks my heart to keep him cooped up in a cage.
So she coops us up instead. She spends her time closing windows.
And you spend it opening them. He's always saying it's stuffy. Isn't he the smartest, cutest little thing? He's the son I never had.
I would have said plump and juicy, and he's going to be the hors d'oeuvres I'm going to have. Snack time.
Go ahead. Be my guest. Try it. See what happens. It'll be the most fun I've had in ages. Trust me.
Hey, I went through a lot of trouble chasing you, so humor me. Fight, struggle, beg, plead.
Oh, please, Mr. Cat, don't eat me. There, is that exciting enough for you?
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Garfield? I'm warning you, Garfield. If I catch you with that bird again, you can forget the reward. And no TV for a month.
Stop! I wouldn't gloat if I were you. I may be -1, but you're -2. Forget that insipid sack of feathers. It's like trying to get an adrenaline rush from a slice of plain white bread. Inanimate, pre-sliced, cold cuts are 100 times more exciting.
Please, 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 Mr. Cat, eat me. Come on. I know you want to. Just do it, please.
Hey, you're supposed to beg me not to eat you, Dodo. But I must admit, you're slightly more tempting in sandwich form.
What's taking so long? Hurry up!
Well, if you insist.
Petey?
Oh, look! We're all out of hors d'oeuvres. Why don't I go into the kitchen and get us some more, huh? Oh, I see you've made yourself a nice... canary sandwich! I'll give you one last warning, Garfield. If anything happens to that bird, I'll put you on a diet of bread and water for life.
Oh! I need to get as far away as possible from that psycho bird.
Petey. Petey, where are you? Come to Mama. It's not like him. He never leaves my side for long.
Don't worry, Mom. He couldn't have gone far.
Yeah, it's not like this house is a mansion.
Maybe he went upstairs. We can go have a look if you want.
Oh.
Ah, perfect. That should keep me out of trouble until the guests leave.
Missed me?
Petey?
Garfield!
Petey, no! Petey!
Did I do that? I thought so. I'll be right back.
Stay where you are. Don't come any closer.
Listen, it's a cruel, cold world out there, full of mean, hungry cats, not pushovers like me.
I'll take my chances.
You'll have to fend for yourself. And when you're sick, no one will make chicken soup for you.
Birds don't eat chicken soup.
Ah, right, okay. Well, what about Betty? She'll be devastated. She raised and nurtured you.
Smothered me, you mean? I've been wanting to break free from day one. And thanks to you, I finally did. I'm free as a bird. Farewell, Garfield.
No.
Maybe it's for the best, Mom. How many times have you brought him into the clinic because he banged into a closet window, huh? He'll be happier out there.
I'll be honest with you, Arbuckle. I didn't like you the minute I saw you. But after what your cat just did...
I know, it's unforgivable. It's
a miracle! A darn bird was the bane of my existence. Heck, I've been trying to get rid of him for ages. And thanks to that cat of yours, he's gone for good. From now on, John, you're part of the family.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you, Mr. Bob.
Mr. Wilson. Don't push your luck.
Garfield?
Oh, I might as well get it over with. It's time to face my fate with dignity. Bag. Oh, merciful, merciful John, take pity on me. Oh, please.
Garfield, where have you been all afternoon? Your reward is getting cold.
My reward?
Ta-da! You earned it, Garfield. Thanks to you, I'm on Mr. Wilson's good side now. As it turns out, Liz's father couldn't stand that canary, and you did him a huge favor by letting him escape.
Oh, Mr. Wilson, a man after my own heart.
Back in a while, guys. Garfield, don't eat all the ribs while I'm away.
Don't eat all the ribs while I'm away? Huh. Did he really think I'd eat all the ribs while he was away? What shall I do now? I think I'll eat all the ribs while he's away. Good. Oh, it's you. You hungry, Puppo?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll give you the part I can't eat. That's the best thing about dogs. They're happy with stuff that no one else would want to eat.
A bone. A juicy, delicious bone. Hey, Odie, look at that mockingbird. He's mocking you.
Huh? Another bone? How could you have finished the first one? No, I'm not giving you another bone. If you want a bone, go dig up one of yours that you've buried out in the garden over the years. The best part of eating ribs? Licking your paws. So you found a big bone. Big deal, don't bother me. So it's the biggest bone you ever saw? Don't, I repeat, bother me. Oh, all right, I'll look at it. Oh, if it only had meat on it. Odie, you know what this is? But not just any big bone. Come on. That's a dinosaur bone. Those are worth a lot of money. This is the website for the town's Natural History Museum. Watch.
Here at the museum, we are especially proud of our dinosaur skeletons. Recently, we located this one. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Cretaceous period. This skeleton is valued at more than $250,000.
$250,000? Odie, I'm rich. Do you know how much lasagna you can buy for $250,000? Enough to feed me. I'm gonna take that bone down to the museum and find that lady. You go dig up the rest of the skeleton.
We found this skeleton in someone's backyard on the west side of town. We had to get a court order to have the people who live there evicted and their homes torn down, but we did it all in the name of science.
Odie, get back to work. Have that skeleton dug up by the time I get back. Brontosaurus, also known as Apatosaurus, lived 150 million years ago and weighed a minimum of 23 metric tons. 23 metric tons? That's more than I weigh after a good Italian dinner. Okay, I gotta find that lady who'll pay me a fortune for the bones Odie's digging up. Oh.
Hey, cat, you're in a lot of trouble. And first, you put that bone down. That's museum property.
Oh, no. I brought this bone with me. It's gonna make me rich. Oh no, I'm trapped. There's no way out of here.
Okay, I've got him quartered in the Tyrannosaurus Rex exhibit. He can't possibly get away.
Congratulations! You're now an exhibit. The first security guard to be swallowed by a Tyrannosaurus.
Help! Myron, a cat stole a bone and is heading down corridor 11 with it.
Where's that lady who pays the big bucks for dino bones?
Sorry, Cat. Our dinosaur bones are not to-go orders.
But I brought this one with me. Odie found it in the garden.
Hey, I recognize you. You live with that Arbuckle guy on my block.
What seems to be the trouble, Myron?
No trouble, Mrs. Brubaker. This cat tried to steal this dinosaur bone.
I don't recognize this bone from any of our exhibits. It's from a Brachiosaurus.
A Brachiosaurus?
This is one of the rarest dinosaurs in the world. We don't have one in our collection. Cat, did you find this where you live?
I'll take the money in small bills, mostly hundreds.
We must have an immediate excavation to find every possible bone on the property. We'll get a court order to tear down any buildings or dwellings.
Tear down?
You mean you just tear down this Arbuckle guy's home?
Science is more important than anyone's individual life.
Our house? I won't let you.
The cat's getting away.
Levin, you seem to know where the property is. Let's go.
Myron? Myron, can you hear me? Can somebody come and get me out of this? Somebody? Anybody?
I have to get rid of those bones, or they'll tear down our house. Odie, you dug up an entire dinosaur. You did as I asked, boy, and that's great. There's just one more thing I want you to do for me. Bury them all again.
No!
No, there's no time. This is awful. I should have given you that second rib bone you asked for instead of sending you out to dig here. What do you mean you never got to even enjoy the first one? I gave it to you. What? Hercules stole it? That little sawed-off chihuahua down the block? This could work out just fine.
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's haps there, Hercules?
If you come to take the bone back, I'm not giving it to you. I stole it fair and squares.
Oh, no, you can keep it. Odie doesn't bother with those tiny bones anymore.
This is not a tiny bone. It is a good-sized bone.
Oh, you think so, huh? Come on. Take a look at the kind of bone Odie's been digging up at our place.
Oh!
You can keep any of those tiny bones you come across. Who needs them? Well, I have to take Odie for a walk, so I hope nobody steals his new bones while we're gone.
Can it be? It's true. It's true. The largest, most beautiful bones I've ever seen. I don't care how many trips I have to make. These bones will be all mine.
Hold on. I just got home this minute. What is it you want to do?
It's what we are going to do. We're having your home declared a site of vital scientific interest. We're going to tear down the whole house and dig for dinosaur bones.
Dinosaur bones? There are no dinosaur bones here.
There are. Your cat had one.
Want to see where the dinosaur bones are?
You want us to follow you, Cat?
There are your dino bones, lady.
My word! Those are Brachiosaurus bones. Forget about Mr. Arbuckle's property. Let's tear this house down and dig.
I don't know how you do it, Garfield.
I don't know how I do it either. Come on, boy. Let's get home and see if there are any ribs left. You can have the bone, and I'll take all the meat stuff they stick on the outside.